Hey everyone, and welcome to more Fate Grand Order. And we are finally gonna start with the prologue. We are done with Epic of Remnant, at least as I know it, and we're gonna jump into something that is more important, which is Lost Belt. And you know what? That sucked, because if you lose your belt, your pants will fall down. I'm just saying, belts are... that is why we have belts, after all, to keep our pants... over our asses. And with that in mind, we're gonna... oh god, I've been waiting to do this for a while. I was actually supposed to do this yesterday, but most of my day went by because I was visiting my brothers. We had a little bit of an Easter dinner. It wasn't nothing fancy and all. And don't worry, we didn't do any touchy, which when I say it like that actually sounds very wrong. You know, we kept the social distance, you know. That what I wanted to mean, not the, you know. So, and other than that, avoiding people, pretty much. So, hopefully people do that as well, taking good care of each other, and I mean, and I hope all of you have a good Easter or a good day. December 26, 1922. Wait, 2090. What is it, Tifa? I'm here to play the prologue. What do you want, Tifa? Lana has completed her mission. She repaired every singularity, saving mankind from a dire existential threat. The ray shift system, which let her fight the destruction of proper human history, has been placed on lockdown as of this moment. The 7 summoned to Chaldea have been released from the contracts, their tasks complete. What? Does it mean... what? My great Blackbeard? My tiger? Are they gone now? I mean, I assume our servant... I mean, game-wise, we have our servant still. Otherwise, this would be incredible awkward. As much... and excuse me a moment. I'm sorry for that. I talked with my cat. She was a bit cranky as usual. But we can continue with this. Save for Chaldea's acting director, Leonardo da Vinci, every Chaldean servant is gone. Vanished from the face. Nah. So in the end, it actually didn't matter that we managed to, like, return Sanson. Because all of them vanished anyway. That is just depressing. But damn, nej. It's gonna blow! Full. My alarm. Full. So Chris... oh yeah, it was 26th December. Morning, Foo. Full. Pew. Masha. Pardon intrusion, Master Lano. Wait, Master Lano? Nani? You are awake. Master Lano? It's just weird when Marsha called me that. Good morning, Senpai. Oh, that sounds more like it. You must have exhausted after all that Christmas cleanup. I'm glad acting director Da Vinci gave everyone today off after we all went a little wild last night. Oh, you say? Oh, behave. It's hard to believe it's been a whole year since we completed the Grand Order and prevented incineration of humanity. Yesterday may have been our last opportunity to eat with the staff we came to know so well. But we shouldn't be too sad about that. They all have great jobs waiting for them in at their next employers. They should have, because holy crap, they helped me and we saved the world! We're like, literally, we're like, you know, comic book hero style here. Okay, maybe not, but we're saved people. I was also told that you're the first going back to your family's home, Senpai. Do you know what you're doing after that? I got such a huge paycheck. What? We get paid for this? Where's my money? I don't have any money. If I had money, I could buy a pizza. What about you, Marge? But yeah, we can. Yeah, I mean, she is literally born in this place. I'm going to stay at Chaldea just a little while longer, after everyone else leaves. All of our medical data may be safely backed up, but we still have to finish dismantling Chaldea's summoning system. So.
Foo.
Foo? What was that all about? He just ran away down the hallway all of a sudden. I better go look for him to make sure it doesn't interfere with everyone else packing. Please just relax, Senpai. I'll see you again tonight at the farewell party.
Aw, she is such a sweetie. Guess I'll be saying goodbye to this room soon.
Oh, wait, what is that for a photo there in the background?
Oh no! Guys, I'm not entirely sure which no, should I, no. Am I top or bottom? Let's go for top this time.
What is it for a photo in the background there, though? Maybe I'll take a walk around.
What is that for a photo?
Da.
What? They look fancy. Did you hear of the news? They are inspectors of the Inquirer board that are already at the foot of the mountain. Apparently they'll be coming up here by helicopter once the blizzard dies down. Soon we'll have new director appointed by the Mage Association along with 50 of their flunkies. Saying it's an investigation sanctioned by the UN sounds nice, but let's not kid ourselves about what this is. What this is. It's just hostile takeover. All this time, the higher-ups of the association have written out Chaldea as just another observatory. But the moment they see its value, they swoop in to milk it for all it's worth.
It's like literally what Electronic Arts and Disney and these mega corporations do. Literally swoop in, buy up a company, milk them dry, and when it doesn't work anymore, they just put it down. It really sucks, actually.
Maybe it's weird for me to be upset about this, but I feel sorry for Olga Marie. She never have wanted this.
What? That's a surprise. You couldn't stand her back when she was alive.
Man, you remind me of my friend John Ray, actually. She do. And glasses on. Adorable. Really cute. But, man, we actually see faces of some of the workers here, like, what? I mean, we have seen few before, but...
I mean, sure, I remember how she used to yell about anything and everything. Plus, she was, well, incompetent. Messed up all the time. But still, when think back on her, I can't help but impress how well she did despite all that.
I mean, considering, she's not very old. I assume she's like 18 or something like that, at least. 20. And taking on something like this is obviously not an easy task to do. Especially if you're just thrown into things.
Honestly, we should be more considerate of her circumstances. Even if she was the daughter of a lord family, she was still just a girl fresh out of school who recently lost her father.
Fresh out of school, yeah, then I guess she was like 18 or something like that. And, yeah.
I guess, but you still just have to set the sort of thing aside when you take a position of power, right? As the heir of the Anismare, she should have had stuff completely covered, no matter what her age or how recent her dad's death was.
I guess, the mage families are kind of like, yeah, they are very hard on this stuff.
To be brutally honest, she should never have taken over as director in the first place, but she clung to the authority it gave her anyway, and look where that got us.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm pretty fucking sure it wouldn't matter if it was her or anyone else. Because it was Lev that literally tricked everyone and then killed so many people. I fucked everything over.
Chaldea was nearly obliterated and we had to beg the Mage Association for help to rebuild it. So it sucks, but if we want Chaldea to keep going, we have to let this new director take over.
I wonder who that director will be. Waver? That would be cool.
And if Algamir was still here, you can bet she'd be the first in line to hand off the responsibility.
You know what? I don't think that actually. I'm gonna give Algamari more credit. Well, thank you, good sir. Or madame, for subscribing. Or what it was. I couldn't see it. I can't really see on the TV screen. I just have a general idea what's going on the screen there, but can't see. I have bad eyesight. But yeah, I don't think Algamari would actually do that. I think she is too stubborn and too prideful to do that.
Seeing as the admin is having shit shut down for good.
Hello there! It's me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, hey there, Candidate Lano.
Candidate Lano? Fancy.
Taking a walk around Chaldea. Enjoy it while you can. This is probably your last chance for a peaceful walk and fond memories here. Once the investigation gets going, there will be scary security guards walking around like they own the place.
Oh, scheisse.
You know, maybe I'll take a page from your book and go for a walk myself. This might be the last chance I'll get to go over where I want around here without security pass.
So you're staying here, Dustin? Alright, you were just an ordinary engineer, were you?
Ah, so his name is Dustin. Well, he's still in here, so I guess Dustin makes sense. So Dustin and then dust out, eh?
Well, excuse me for being ordinary. This is why I hate talking with you upstart mage jerks.
Wait, he's not a mage? Well, I mean, I guess makes sense. An ordinary engineer?
Sure, not everyone who works for Chaldea is a mage.
Ah, makes sense, I guess. That makes sense.
I used to study cosmic rays as a run-of-the-mill physicist before I came here. It was the last director, Marisbury, who offered me a job here. At the time I was struggling just to get by. I'm guessing he wanted me for my experience with particle accelerators.
Oh, like the what is it called, the collider? The Hadron Collider, was it? I need to Google. Hadron Collider. Oh, it was the Hadron Collider, yes. In Switzerland, CERN, the Large Hadron Collider. Where the triangle, you know, but I mean, energy particles moving in insane speed and all. Something like that. Wait, you said shit! Although he was full of shit. Ah!
But eventually his earnest and passion won me over. Before I knew it, I found myself out here in the middle of nowhere. That was 15 years ago. Far as I'm concerned, this place is my home.
Oh man, 15 years, holy crap.
Is that so? I'm headed to London myself. One of the Clock Tower faction liked what they saw and made an offer I couldn't refuse. But hey, if they start talking about making new Chaldeas there, maybe I'll give you a call. We're not kids anymore, right? Nothing wrong with selling your heart and expertise to the highest bidder in this day and age.
I guess it's enough. I guess.
Yeah, that's just like you, Sylvia. You're always a real piece of work, but I appreciate your consideration. Or at least as close as you can get.
Ooh, snap-a-doo.
While you're here, Candidate Lano, on second thought, let me just call you Lano.
Well, sure. I mean, everyone, call me Lano, whatever. I mean, I'm not master nor candidate.
The inspectors are gonna have some questions for you, since you are one of the master candidates. And the Mage Association people are about 10 times more calculated and devious than Sylvia here.
I mean, I have dealt with Hopkins just before all of this. And if they are worse than Hopkins, I guess I will be really fucked. And I wouldn't be surprised though, because, I mean, we know how fucked the Mage family and all that fucking shit is.
I don't think you'll be in any danger as long as Da Vinci's around, but watch out all the same. No matter how horrible they are to you, you can't lose your temper with them. Like they said, their only way to win is not to play. Just smile and nod, try not to let them get you.
Well, that is true. That is how you actually... I actually watched an interesting video, how to deal and debate, especially right-wing people. Well, the more extreme part, like. And that is pretty much it, you know. Don't fall for their petty attempts to make you angry and stuff like that. That's really interesting.
Don't worry, just play the goody two-shoe act and they run out of need to pick soon. You'll be out there in no time.
I agree with that. Besides, you didn't do anything wrong, Lano. If push comes to shove, we will whoosh for that for ourselves. Given the circumstances, you took the best course of action possible and did everything you could. We can attest to that. So don't be afraid to hold up your head high and tell them, fuck off! Yeah, I'm Lano, master of Chaldea and savior of humanity. What do you want?
Aww. I'm gonna miss you, Dustin and Sylvia. Oh, God. Well, if it isn't Lano. Hello, Da Vinci. How come you're not with Master? This year has only got a few days left in, you know? If I were you, I want to make sure I had as many happy memories as possible together with her before I left. None of your beeswax! Oh, those aren't for throwing, you know, and that's so embarrassed, but... And what are you... But never mind that, I still have to finish writing this report. Got some last minute things I need to take care of before tomorrow, you see. Anyways, you got question, right? Mind if I keep writing while I answer you? Fine with me. Fine with me. Great, no need to bother telling me what they are. Da Vinci know what's up. High five, sister. The new director will be here soon, the pending investigation of what's going to happen to Chaldea. So how about review everything that happened so far? Oh man, I mean, are they gonna be like shitting on us even if we actually save the world, but you're the, you know, and be like full bureaucrats and shit? In the year 2017, Chaldea detected an abnormality in Chaldeas. A simulation of the world has been 100 years in the future. The light of civilization had gone missing from Chaldeas, which meant that it had observed the end of humanity. We hypothesized that the source of this abnormality lay in 2004, in the Japanese town of Fuyuki. We decided to send Team A, of which Master was a member. They were on an experimental race. Unfortunately, the entire team was incapacitated in the act of sabotage, as were the others massed on standby. That Chaldea's down 47 masts in a single stroke. That was awful. But then there was you, Lano, the 4th master. You were just a comer, selected to fill a quota, but you race-shifted successfully. And so as humanity's last master, the mission of preventing mankind's extermination fell to you. That began the Grand Order, our mission to restore humanity. Chaldea went on fix 7 singularities before finding a final singularity. There they defeated the King of Mages, the one behind the incineration of humanity, and succeeded at repairing the foundation of human history. Roman. Ah, Romani. That's right, you're the one who officially completed the order and who took back the world for mankind. The very world you're standing on right now. But your incredible legendary heredity has come to an end and it's time to return to reality. Frankly, it's time to pass the torch. We lost 8% of our staff. What? We seem can't continue operating as bad. Oh man, like budget cuts, is that it? So we're getting an influx of new staff from the outside. The formalities were finished about a month ago and they just finished choosing new staff last week. Which means there now been discussion what to do about us for almost a year. Goddamn. This staff is practically knocking on the doorstep as we speak. In a few days, Chaldea will officially be under new management. Oh man, I mean, I know how that feeling is. Oh god. It just reminds me way back when I was working in different factories and, you know, when they lay down people and, and they got new people coming in and going and losing all, you know, old personnel and old friends and all that. It do sucks. But at the same time, that is the gripe of things, you know? Because it is a natural order thing. I mean, I remember my first workplace I worked on, the rubber factory. And it was a dude, he was in his 60s, early 60s, so he was not far from retirement. I really liked the guy, he was really nice and sweet and all. And then he stopped coming to work. And some week later on, 2 weeks later or something like that, we were told that he had died in cancer. He got brain cancer and literally he just went down like that. And that was really disheartening. I mean, I had worked with him for like 3-4 years, so I knew him quite a bit. I mean, obviously as an co-worker and all, and yeah, it's you become close friends with them after all. Well, maybe not everyone, obviously. Much depends on people. I had people I worked with that I just fucking hated. So that's right. We have a new director chosen by the Mage Association itself, along with a staff he personally trained. I wonder who that's gonna be. Gordon. What? Wait. Hey, wait. Music. Wasn't that the family in Apocrypha? Cause I remember music. Gordon. Isn't that the fat guy? Or someone related to that? Or was he named Gordon? Gordolf, what a name. What? Is the heir of the fat no man family? Wait a second. I'm told he spent pretty much everything he had to snag Chaldea and all his benefits. He probably did that to show off power, to let everyone know that Chaldea is now exclusive on the music family control. Yeah, that sounds like him, if anything. The proceedings are already underway, and looks like most of our current staff are being let go. But that's not the problem, you'll still be you, even if they kick you out of Chaldea for good. Well, that's true. The problem is, the UN inspectors will be coming along with them. Grand order or not, there is no denying Chaldea broke a whole mess of regulations. But it was to save the world. Changing personnel without clearing it with Mage Association, disclosing high classified information to low level personnel, overusing 7 summoning, which we're supposed to be limited to up to 7 servants, conducting ratio without 7 I might have broken that a little bit too much, I'm sorry. As far as they're concerned, they are all major crimes, but it was to save the world. Yeah, it was to protect humanity. Exactly, not a single one of us did anything of our own personal benefit. Couldn't even if we wanted to, in fact, seeing as we're the only humans left in the entire... Don't we have data of this? Don't we have data on this? I mean, we recorded like everything. Wouldn't that be sufficient? Like, look, dude, look, we did this because we want to save the world. Wait! Aha! Okay, I see a loophole here. Holy shit, guys. I see a loophole. A loophole. Couldn't even if we wanted to, in fact, seeing as we were the only humans left in the entire world. AKA meaning UN, the Mage Association, and all this didn't exist. AKA the rules and their laws shouldn't apply because they didn't exist then. And shouldn't that work? I mean, that is the kind of dumbass loopholes these big ass corporations always go through. That is what they always do. But of course, if you're a single person that do that, then it's like literally you're a fucking awful trash if you're trying to do something like that. But the corporations, there's a little money there and a little bit there. But seriously, wouldn't that actually work? But unfortunately, that means less nothing to them. Oh man, that's gonna be like that. Sure, they can see what we're fighting. See, data! Exactly! The J-Long global blank to trace the singularity left behind on Sheba. Unbelievable as the incineration of humanity might be, the association had to admit that it really did happen. But for them, the data is just that, data. All they had to say in response was, so what? What? Nani? Seriously? Oh man. As far as they're concerned, the world ended while they were sleeping, and by the time they woke up, it was all back. Oh god. Oh no, this gotta be so annoying, isn't it? Hopkins was just a warning. The only thing they can see in the scores of dead, the valuable Mascan who were injured, and the litany of rule Chaldea broke while it was going on. So this investigation is taking place to determine if this action were deliberate. In the eyes of the association, the staff of Chaldea is nothing more than a band of criminals. Oh, you piece of shit. Of course, that's why I'm writing all these reports to prove that this is all just big misunderstanding. Since that is all they got to work with, that is how we're going to cover our asses. Yes, covering our asses! I'm happy to hear that, Da Vinci. Once I proved that everything in Chaldea did was in order to preserve humanity, not to betray it, my work here will finally be done. Then the weight of everything he stuck with me will finally be off my shoulder, including you, Lana. Man, will Da Vinci also go away? I mean, come on, we already lost Roman. I'm gonna lose. Oh, God damn it. And I'm a bit shaky actually. I need to eat. So what is this paper you're going to file? Most of our servant usage record and our servants' current conditions. I know you don't think of them that way, but servants are extremely powerful weapons, you know? So far as the people outside are concerned, this is of critical importance since it has to do with their own safety. Oh, and there's one more serious issue you should be aware of, especially since it concerns you directly. The blast in the command room left all 47 of those masters with horrific injuries. With them all near death, we cryogenically froze them in their coffins. We've been slowly thawing them all out one by one over the past year. Now only the 17 masters whose coffin were still activated when the blast went off. Again, the entire team is safe from Master, remaining cryo storage. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. It's a good bit hard to thaw them and revive them, you see, so we kept putting it off until they were in perfect condition. But once this investigation gets underway, we should finally be able to revive them thanks to new staff who specialize in healing spells. And I'm guessing that once that happens, some of this team A Master are going to take over as the new Master Chaldea. I hope. Well, how about that? And, couldn't we use, like, when we had, like, Nightingale running around there? But then again, she probably would amputate everything that is frozen, which is everything. The new director has been saying he won't need you anymore and that you will be relieved of your position within a year. Well, thanks for that. Because he already got his eye on the other master trusts some distinguished mage families. Anyway, I know this is all a lot to deal with, but don't you worry. I'll take care of everything. Oh, thank you, Da Vinci. You're a cliff. I haven't spent the last 6 months preparing for this day for nothing. Aha! I believe you mean we, Leonardo da Vinci. After all, I am the one who did most of the work investigating association's movement, anonymizing the spirit origin graph, and dismissing the servants. Not that it was especially onerous for me, of course. Holmes? Hello! Yes, precisely the sort of reaction I was hoping for. That makes all the time I spent hiding in the shadows worthwhile. Why did you have to let someone, even her, know you were here, Holmes? Sorry about that, Lana. The fact that Holmes is here is the toppest of top secrets. Really? I have not so much as included his name in any of my report to the associations. As far as they know, Sherlock Holmes was never among the heroic spirits summoned to Chaldea, and I mean to keep it that way. I guess you call this kind of an insurance policy, just in case everything goes south. I guess? South? I mean, it's pretty hot there, I assume. Indeed, in the event that we face an enemy we cannot see. We will need an ally the enemy cannot see in turn, hence our extreme caution. That means that they need to make sure that no one of the staff tell about this either. Of course, I'm no fighter. Should things turn violent, I won't hesitate to retreat to the workshop. Ah! What about your Baritsu? Baritsu is strictly for self-defense. If armed or silent were to attack, I would only be able to protect myself. Well, easy there. Things get heated, but they're not turn violent. The main reason I had a homestay behind was to help with something I've been working on. You see, Holmes is an even more skilled scientist mage than his history let on. So I figured it would be a perfect choice to help me with a little something I've been building. Oh, a bag, cool. Look, this is just an ordinary briefcase, right? But its contents are more valuable than all the trash in the world combined. We still haven't finished moving everything around, so I can't take it out just yet, but we should be done about another 5 days. If my calculations are correct, and they always are, it will be done before we had to leave Chaldea. I'll tell you what it is then. Oh, now I'm curious. Wait, is there where my lost belt is? I must heartily concur. Now then, I think I shall return to the workshop. And don't worry. If a time come when you are imprisoned, that is when I shall reveal my most secret techniques. That sounds kinky. So like Super Baritsu? Hoo-yah! Super Baritsu. Oh, come on. He was always talking about lockpicking. Any decent detective is an expert with lockpicks. Can't I have Moriarty here then? I like Moriarty. I like my Silver Fox, man, you know. But man, seriously, this... it feels so ending. I don't want that. No. Oh shit, how many sectors is this on? Ja, gumman. Ja. Ja. You're so sweet. Oh gosh, I love you. Ja, I love you. Ja. Yeah. You might wonder why am I back here? And there we have the sound. I actually, after the first part I did record, I actually needed to take a break and make a dinner and all of that. Finally, my first dinner in days. I managed to eat whatever little kind of scrap thing I find, bread or something like that. Frozen bread, that it works. And I really needed to because I was starting to get shaky, you know. It's when the blood sugar is just dropping and all of that. This was not the right place. Here we go. I don't think I will make through the entire thing. I'm not sure how much it is of this prologue. And who is Gorbachev that's gonna take over as a director here? I assume that is his real name, Gorbachev. Yes. Yeah, like the birthmark. December 27, 2019. The blizzard has come and gone. Now all that remains is clear blue sky. Before long, the pale blue is marked by a single black dot of an approaching helicopter. The helicopter brings important passengers, and the harsh reality that the end is close at hand. Man, that's how... And of course we have the ominous music.
44 visitors clear and registered. All entrants are permitted to enter Chaldea by special exemption granted by the Association Board of Safety. Opening front gate. Welcome Gordolf music. Welcome UN inspectors. On behalf of Chaldea, we thank you for your coming.
Okay. So this is it. Buckle up, buckaroos.
I wonder what new direct major association... Probably some shithead. 28 years old, heir to the wealthy family of alchemists. Okay. At the clock there were major association in headquarters. He considered to be, well, about average. That sounds kind of like that, dude. Much as the music can boast of a long family history, within a well maker, they essentially accomplished nothing. Well, that sounds like me. The only thing that sets them apart from other mages is the extra bit of wealth they accumulated by virtue of existing longer. Wow. And that is why, seriously, that is, god damn it. I've been watching too much about like capitalism stuff like that, and yeah, that is the problem. That is the thing, you know, like how families can accumulate wealth. And of course, that wealth will stay within that family. I mean, that is... it's... Gordo, basically just a rich brat from a well-off family. The question is, why did someone like that end up as Chaldea's new director? I can't be certain until we meet him ourselves, but if I were to guess...
Oh, ho, ho! This is great! Better than great! I didn't have a very high hopes for lab out in middle nowhere, so you can imagine my surprise and delight to see how modern everything is. dude, did you have assumption about my observatory? Hold on. That was something else that started in the background. In fact, I think it might be even more advanced than the ones in London. What? Speaking of devil, he's certainly got a boisterous voice. Don't tell me it is actually him. Don't tell me it is actually that guy. Is it him?
Just remember that silence is golden. Trust me, this is the sort of person whose bad side you want to avoid even more than Olga marries. Piss him off and you will never hear the end of it.
Oh, it is him!
Wait. No, he looks No, is this the same? He looks a bit different. Wait. Is it him? I'm not gonna go FGO. Apocrypha. Apocrypha music. It's not the same. They look very similar, but they're not the same. Because I'm actually looking on Apocryphas and Gord's music, Millennia was his. So they're not the same, but they are definitely related. They are by all means related. I'm pretty fucking sure that I wouldn't be surprised if they are like brothers. Because I don't think he's old enough to be his son or something like that.
You sadly do look the part. Let's see, Leonardo da Vinci, was it? Not bad at all for a replica of a well-known genius. I almost did prefer a beautiful woman for a familiar.
Why does that sound so wrong?
Who's that con on top? Wait.
Your Excellency, I believe that remark could be construed as sexual harassment.
Definitely.
Remember that servant is for all intended purpose the acting director.
Who the heck is that?
Though it amounts to little more than running... Wait. Though it amounts to little more than running a dinky factory out in six, she has managed Chaldea going in lieu of a proper director over the past year.
Why don't these people just come here to talk shit to us? We literally saved your sorry asses. I'm just saying, we did that. We massively like fuck out here and like pummel him to submission. We went fucking full JoJo on his and started kicking when he was laying down.
It would be in your best interest to get on her good side. Why not leave with a compliment?
Koyanskaya, I thought I told you to whisper those sort of things to me. Besides, I have no intention of getting chummy with a servant, no matter how beautiful she may be.
Why, thank you. You're the only last person I ever want to hear that from, but I will take it as a compliment nonetheless.
Oh!
Welcome to the Chaldea Security Organization Director Music. And the funny thing is, I mean, music, that is literally how you spell music in Swedish. So for me it's like, music, hey. I mean, obviously English is a C instead of a K, so it's not a big difference. You must be tired of the long trip here.
Not at all, aside from the month we lost due to waiting around for the blizzard to clear up. It was the most pleasant trip indeed. Now then, without further ado, Leonardo da Vinci, was it?
You can call me Da Vinci or Caster if you find that too much to remember.
Oh. Very well. Caster should be more than sufficient. I'm told that you have been filling in after director Olgamir Anvosphere and acting director Romani Arkman suffered some unfortunate accidents that led them being unable to perform their duties. Your hard work is appreciated but no longer required. As of now, I am assumed sole command of Chaldea.
God damn it. I like his coat though, it looks good. Somehow, and with the blue collar he has under there, kind of reminds me of, you know, Full Metal Alchemist. You know, the military, but like...
What's more...
What?
What? He brought the SWAT team? What the hell? Where's Blackbeard? Blackbeard, come out and kick your ass! Dude, I would fucking love that. Yeah, make it happen, please. Blackbeard, come and kick their butts for me, please. Easy there, Marshallon. Just play nice and cool. My, what an unpleasant surprise. Custody, you say? Did I hear you right? I'm afraid you have no grounds to do so. Not until this investigation is over, at least. Have the powers that be all ruled that Chaldea is no more than a criminal cartel, and you have simply neglected to inform us? Because I'm quite sure that if that were the case, you would have come with more in way of soldiers. We are the mysterious organization that saved the whole world, after all. If there was a warrant out of our arrest, you would have come with a small army at the very least. But you only brought a paltry 40 soldiers? Doesn't seem to fit the task, does it? So this is something the major association decided, but a call you made on your own, right? Why don't we get to the association on the phone and see what they have to say about this? Or would you prefer I didn't do that? Davichi, just knock his peg down. And that is the thing. And why it's not good with this, because reacting in panic or in anger and stuff like that, you will play right into his hands, you know. That is why being able to just calmly rebuke and kind of like push him down and make him look like an idiot is such an... That is the best thing. And that goes for like most of these kind of people, you know. You can't yell at them, you can't do anything like that. They just thrive on that. However, mocking them is the best thing you can do, you know. Yeah.
What's the meaning of this Koyanskaya? That servant's too smart for her own good.
I mean, Da Vinci, you know, world-famous genius.
Did you tell me the only people left in Chaldea are butter and engineers, and the mouth was still wet behind the ears?
No, I'm not wet. I'm pretty dry.
I thought there wasn't supposed to be anyone here who would disobey me.
Yes, Your Excellence. That was my understanding when I introduced this property to you.
What? Is this like expecting this to be some... Oh, you know, we was just getting this property checked.
But my report must have been in error. Sorry about that.
Man, that is... I don't know why, but that is just screaming BB for me. Koyanskaya. Oh.
I'm afraid that servant is a reprehensible villain who doesn't know her place. I think she just haven't listened to those of us with the... God, I hate these people.
Wait a moment, Koyanskaya. When a familiar who doesn't obey make me somewhat... dangerous?
Come now, Your Excellency, that won't do. You need to be aggressive. Show these people who's boss. Don't worry, we at the NFF Service specialize in justice.
NFF? Naughty Fuckery Federation? Is that it? Okay, now we know that, guys. Naughty Fuckery Federation, NFF. We have that right there. I'm just saying. And I am proud part of NFF. Wait. Chaldea, you're so cute. Yeah. Adorable.
Even if worst comes to worst, we won't let them lay a finger on you. Of course, that is a special edition of service, so it won't come cheap.
What's this? Don't let me here trying to shake me down yet again, Koyanskaya.
Your Excellency.
Yes, I know. Don't worry. I'm a man of action when I need to be. You got quite a mouth there, don't you, Leonardo? Just to be clear, this is far from the only person that I brought with me from the association.
A little bit.
Our helicopter will be back and forth, ferrying men, person over here still on boat.
Oh god, I'm so... Ferrying men... On the boat. What? They have a boat too?
All told, there are about 120 security guards who have yet to arrive. All will be too easy to take over Chaldea with force, and I assure you, that it's the decision a mage associate would back wholeheartedly. We would be well within our right to consider entire current staff criminals, and to hold them all up and lock them away while we investigate Chaldea.
Oh, God! God damn. This is...
Richard, I would prefer to avoid violence, should that be possible. Months of you will be fired regardless, but I would prefer if we part on amicable terms. As such, I will have the four of you kept in a single room. You will wait there until the Inquiry Board summons you for the individual hearing. During that time, we will proceed our inquiry into Chaldea's activities while we begin to transition over the new staff. How does that sound? I believe this is the most peaceful option on the table. I'm gonna punch him. I dare say you wouldn't get such a generous offer from any other member of a wealthy mage family, like those blinded by their pride and brand ranks.
Aren't you one of those? I won't judge you, but you kind of are.
They may think of those like with no talent for makeup as little more than slaves, but not me. And above all, I like to spare myself the tedium of torturing you for every little piece of information. I prefer to let Koyanskaya handle all that. You should be grateful that I'm such a gentleman. Just do as I say, and you will be released soon enough.
I see, the Mage Association certainly sent us quite a piece of work, didn't they? Thank you for the breathtaking display of cavalry director music. Now, may I ask you something? I'd like to know why you bought up the rights to Chaldea. Surely a little research lab out in the middle of nowhere can't be much of interest. Yeah, that Kovalskaya lady there is something with her.
Not much research. I will be the judge of that. True, Chaldea doesn't enjoy the best reputation at the clock tower. I can't count how many times I've heard them say things like, their mage affairs are nonsense, and they're just a bunch of incompetent frauds, or they are a disgrace to the 12 lords. To hear them talk, you think that they were discussing a problem child that wish they had never been born.
Ah, well, that's nice.
But not me. I believe there's tremendous value to be found here. Chaldea shows real promise. Or at least it will once I'm instated as director. At any rate, when I learned that Chaldea was being broken up into 7 parts and auctioned off, I made my decision to take...
7 parts? What? Is that like a reference to the singularities?
I used the entire of the music family fortune to buy all Chaldea's assets and prevent its dismantle. You see, the clock tower people were desperate to get their hands on technology they could bring back to their respective departments. But I detest them. I couldn't stand to see them get what they want.
I kind of agree with this one. Hey, Kortolf. High five on that. That I agree on.
An organization needs all of its parts, just like a human body. It's barbaric to try to carve out his heart or lop off one of his arms.
I mean, it's true.
I want to cultivate its natural, untarnished state. Now I have it. But I suppose there's an exception to every rule. The staff and organization may its lifeblood, but we won't keep them around.
And he's back to the... Oh, goddammit. Fucking camera. And, yeah. He's a bit of an ass now again. Holy shit. This froze for long now. What the heck is going on? No, it's only my camera that froze this time. Oh my god, what the heck? What is going on with my stuff? I'm so incredibly sorry for that. Holy crap. Let's see, there we go. I cannot... And luckily it was on a good face as well. Nej, don't tell me the cat. Nej. No, you're fucking joking. You are fucking joking. Don't tell me it's... Nej. Oh god, please. Nej, don't tell me it have... If it had broken, I will fuck... Nej. Please. I'm afraid that my camera actually have broken. It doesn't work. I've been rebooting everything and... I'm so sorry, guys. I am really sorry about all of this. Oh, fucking damn it. I hope it will. I fucking... I can't... Nej. I can't. This is impossible. Please start up. This is... Worse is I don't even have my old camera around anymore. I think I gave it to one of my brothers. Oh god, nej. Oh. I'm about to give up on everything right now. Seriously, everything is breaking fucking down. I hope I can get the camera to work again. If it's just something, I really hope, because I don't have anything else. I really don't. I can't. I only have one microphone. I only have one camera. I only have one computer. So when these things start to break down on me now, I can't fix it. I don't have stuff for it. Okay, I guess we're gonna continue. I'm sorry for the random blabbering. It's just this is I'm honestly I'm fucking tired of this shit. There you go, Lano. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. As you can see, he's hardly most formed opponent. Yeah, he's definitely not. Nani? Black, tell me it's black. Tell me something nice to cheer me up now. You are the future, Chaldea, and they are the past. There's no need for you to reach any sort of understanding with them. Oh my fucking god. Now that she is ready to investigate, I will... Oh no, is this Curie? Is this Curie? It is! Oh my god! Oh, is they? I want! Oh my god, it's Danica! What? Are you serious? Oh my god! Oh! Nay, what is that fucker doing here? Are you serious? Oh my god! Nay! Is he? Oh god, no! Oh shit! I am present to investigate on behalf of the Holy Church. I will be staying here for a few days until the investigation is concluded. Oh my... And of fucking course my camera stopped working just before this! Oh god fucking why? Why you... Oh god, en kodamine. Oh nej. Oh god. Oh nej. How are we supposed to deal with this? He's scary. Gordolf is easy, but he can handle. Pleasure to meet the savior of humanity, people, Chaldea. I may not be here long, but I hope we can help one another during my stay. Dude. Disciplinary? What? They had disciplinary room in Chaldea? Holy shit.
That was Daddy Kurai!
Oh god. Okay, I see vodka rioting out. Like, Wah! You said it. If I know we were going to end up stuck in here, I'd loosen up the purse strings when it came to its budget. Yeah, look at this rock-hard bed. It's absolute air conditioned. It's cut-rate lighting. It may as well have been a confinement cell all along. At least we're technically allowed to leave if we want to, but still. Oh, it's that dude! He looks like me, without beard. Yeah, at least our bathroom is separate from the dining area. I don't care for the way the new director does business, but I'm glad we are all together. I agree, I believe if I said I didn't suspect some ulterior motive in running Still, acting director Da Vinci, I think I've handled. I have a hand. Okay, I can't read. I'm too fucked up. I'm sorry. First the camera and then called me like, what? You still don't know what their deal is, right? I haven't been able to get read on them either. I can tell they're not your everyday secretary and priest, but that's all I can tell. I can't get to read on their matecraft ability either. All I know his father called me is that he's from the Holy Church, another organization that long butthead. What? No, it. What is wrong with this? Nay. Why? Why? You piece of fucking shit. Are you serious? Well, what? It literally was completely black the entire time. Till now. I can't deal with this shit. Oh god, seriously. At least it's working again, but now I'm getting anxiety because if it's starting to do this now, I'm worried that it won't last for much longer before it completely dead, because that was some weird ass shit. Oh god. At least now that works. Even if it kind of skipped obviously over the fun part of Curate appearing. As the name suggests, the Holy Church is a mysterious organization based on a religion that has followers all around the globe. They see mystic as something that's solely under their domain, and suffer neither magecraft nor heresy in the name of their Lord. Their mission is more or less to bring all humans' knowledge under their control. And, Spartacus, where are you? I need oppression! They were a lot more aggressive about that back when I was alive. But nowadays they seem to be playing the cards much closer to their chest. I guess that's pretty much be part of their combat theme. Executors, I think they're called. They're supposed to be devotees of the blade, the spirit god's teaching is absent. That's all you need to know about them. God damn it, from Hopkins to Daddy Curay. Are you serious? Those executors are both faithful and heretical, most who fight the major mystical creatures. They may not be a match for 7, but they are frighteningly powerful in a fight. True, I could tell that the priest is adept at hunting and fighting. Or at least that's what Galahad is telling me. As for Kayanskaya, we know it's a little about her that is almost comical. Yeah, that's an odd one. She's affiliated with either major association or the Holy Church. Look, she was one who may have convinced Gordon to acquire Chaldea. Aside from that, yeah, it looks like that. She did mention NFF Service, which is Naughty Fuckery Federation, remember? I've heard about them before. They have made handlights in Russian about 6 months ago. Ah, you're Russian? Mikhail? They're a private military company, mercenaries, basically. Word has is they're a group of specialists who never met the job they didn't like. That's not bad. I think they go around billing themselves global kitschy business consultants. What? Like KGB, Kichi Global Business. Man, they could have gone with that. Russia, the major associate doesn't have much sway there. So how did she and Gordov come to know one another? Oh wait, there was a number of academics among the new staff. They all from the NFF service. Ah, naughty fuckery Federation. They are naughty. In which case, they must have plan on reviving Team A with the new staff alone.
Nani? That is insane! Don't you know how much constant attention and adjusting the cover required during the unfaving process? We've done it more than anyone, and it still has a huge chance of failure, even for us. There's no way people who've never done it before can pull it off on their own. Or if the case is that they don't really care and just do it anyways. Pretty solid chance they fail and Chaldea's 7A ranked master will be lost for good. Of course, that may be the point. Yeah, I guess it is.
Get out of here! The inspector wants to talk to you. And now, looks like they are not wasting any time getting interrogation party started. I'm surprised they kick things off with you, though. Wait and see what their game is. Remember, silence is golden. Try not saying any more than absolute necessary.
Not like I actually know anything, I'm just dumb.
I just sway in if I'm just literally farting on my clouds.
Good, the case inspector is waiting for you in room 3.
Just answer his question honestly.
You'll be released in no time. Don't even think about trying to resist.
You have the guns. What? I'm just me. I know. I mean, that is pretty much me in my normal state. I don't know what they're talking about.
You look exhausted, little kitty.
Isn't that there's something very off with her pose. You know? I don't know. There's something with her like chest and hip and all that. It just feels very weird to me. Is it only me? And that costume seems slightly too small for you. I'm just saying. This is your first time playing with the big boys? Then you better hurry up and learn how to...
Foo, Q.
Foo? Is this your cat? I'm sorry, I couldn't help but hit it back.
Okay. This bitch is going down. I'm just saying. You don't hit our cat.
I'm just saying.
Q.
Whoops, Clowns, now we're gonna step...
Okay. Gordoth, I hate on a certain level. You know, more like a dislike. I just disagree with him in pretty much everything. But this bitch! Oh shit! If I got to choose between Hopkins or her, it's a very hard choice. Holy shit! Ugh.
This is how it goes when the weak attack the strong. Maybe once upon a time the things was more impressive, but now it's just purely the hair.
Dude, one time it was literally a thing that could probably like destroy the world.
It's the way of the world that finds itself under the heel of a strong animal now, don't you think?
Wow. Get away from Foo.
Bitch. Also, wow, how brave of you to bear thanks for your little pet. It's even cute how they barely more than nubs.
Roar.
But I can't just let it go. No, not after it went off my perfect skin with its little claws. Normally I break a leg or two, sweet not to know. I might be able to let go unarmed if you agree to chat with me for a bit.
Dude, I don't like her. She is fucking terrifying.
See what you say? Can't you swap sweet with little old me?
How about you go fuck yourself? Better hide. I'm trusting you keep your word.
QQ.
Nah, settle down, little fool. Your owner and I are just getting down to brass tacks after all. Alright, now that we have an agreement, my dear Lana, here's my first question. How much do you know about Chaldea?
I told you we're scouting some random country and brought in here directly.
Yeah, I don't even remember what country I'm from. I just randomly appear like, poof! Hello!
But no matter how you slice it, you were born into a communist family. I bet you didn't even know the first thing about Magecraft before you came here, did you? No, don't answer. It's all over your face, I see. So you had a strong aptitude for race shift. I can't believe you came all this way on that alone. Do you even know where you are?
Wow, so condescending. I love this.
They probably didn't even tell you which country Chaldea is located in, did it?
Nepal? I assume?
All I know is on a very tall mountain. Yeah. You're at the heart of one of the most secluded areas in the world. One not in the borders of any nation, and an unobservable mountain has been hidden behind barriers of Magecraft for hundreds of years. Had Chaldea actually told you where you'd be going when they recruited you, I doubt you have ever signed up. I can practically see you protest asking if they lost their mind. Oh wait, maybe we're actually in like Siberia or something like that, you know, Russia? Trust me, this place is isolated as you can get. I could show you this 6-month worth of paperwork to buy this place to prove it. But never mind that. It doesn't concern you anyway. The thing I'm dying to learn about is the original 48 Masters. Of those 9 still are here, Master Carla, the 7 A-Masters in cryo storage, and you. The other 39 have been revived and sent home. No doubt they went back to living their life in peace, but the thing is, their personal information still goes for a very high price.
That is like when, you know, and isn't that like illegal?
And why wouldn't it? And now it's been proven that regime is possible. Each of these candidates is worth their weight in gold. But none of them are likely to fetch as high a price as Team A. There were 7 people who have been originally meant to save the world, not you. Oh wait, that's not right, is it? Let me rephrase that. The 7 people from whom you stole the opportunity. I don't like her.
She's mean.
Okay, that's not all you, my little footstool. Thank you, Neil. You can kneel for me like a good weakling before the plane comes in for landing. Now then, tell me, how much do you know about these 7 people?
Nothing. I saw an image of them on Babylonia. Or that episode, you know, we got to see. Was it something named wasn't someone named like Midgard or something like that?
Don't tell me, Needhug. Don't tell me you've not heard anything about them the whole time you've been here. They're your great senpais after all. I'm pretty sure even Mash you know a thing or two about them. After all, they were training together to be masters long before you even knew that Chaldea was.
I dreaming of a white Christmas.
No, wait, you really have no idea? Never mind the Magecraft finished, you didn't even know their names? You're kidding, I didn't know you were so cold-hearted, Lon.
Oh, come on. This is the kind of fucking reverse, you know? As soon as a racist is like, oh no, that's race, you know, you talk about them and someone claiming they are racist, they're like, no, but you are the one talking about racist. Like, you're the racist. My father do this kind of thing all the time. And it is so frustrating because they know it's just bullshit. They know that's not the case. But they use that because it will undermine you, you know, in your argument or when you're trying to have a discussion, because they using it against you, this negative stigma, or in this case being cold-hearted and not know anything. Like, I mean, isn't okay, you really can't blame them if they wake up pissed off at you, can you? After, I mean, it's not like it was not my job to know them. That's the thing. I don't know everyone in the workplace. Seriously, even in a factory that I will count with maybe 20 people, I don't know everyone. You know, I know them by look and all that, but maybe name, but that's it. You don't need to know every co-worker you work with. And not to mention, as said, we were pretty busy saving mankind for doing that, because that is why the rest of the staff was there. They took care of them, froze them in, and kept tabs on them, while we were saving the fucking world. Ah!
You stole everything from them. Their jobs, their purpose, even their place at Chaldea.
Fool.
That was cool. Come on, little fool. You shouldn't keep going after the latest keep acting like this, and I might just have to defend myself, maybe by biting off your head. What? Would you do that? Drat, look at the time. I'm supposed to meet Sir Gordolf soon. So on that note, I think I'll be on my way now. No more wasting time on nothing, Patsy. Lucky for you, you're so ignorant, isn't it? You're so ignorant. Oh. Yeah, it's obviously that she is really trying to undermine your confidence, undermining our confidence and our achievements, you know? By doing this, instead of making like, wow, we actually saved mankind, you know, like we saved her, we saved everyone. It will make us appear like, you don't care at all, actually. You're just very ignorant, cold-hearted, cruel. You don't care about people. You don't care about just diminishing the achievements we have achieved. If you knew anything all about the even Team A Master, I'd be rushing you off to grill you about them in Solitaire for as long as it took. But sadly, it looks like the Honeylicious branch isn't available to us, so bye for now. And be careful when a beautiful woman comes your way from now on. Trust me, you don't want to see falling from the honey pot.
I don't want to be like that bitch, but I have seen plenty of beautiful women in FGO. I mean, just the best waifu. Taiga, don't at me. I'm right.
I mean, like, I've seen servants that are like way more beautiful than her, and not to mention better persons. The Team A Masters, Team A, the A Team. What's up, fools? I just imagine Fu has Mr. T. What's up, Fu? Welcome back, Senpai. I see you met with Fu on the way. He's been hiding out for a while, so I'm relieved to see him with you. Senpai, is something wrong? Did the investigation go badly? It's about Team A. Team A? Now you mentioned it. I never did tell you about them, did I? I didn't mean to keep it from you. We just never really had the time to discuss them. See, that's the thing. We were busy, like...
Did you know that Master Team A, number 1, Bill Prosby, have done very bad... I know what I mean. I mean, we didn't really have time. And honestly, I don't need to know everything about every person that I work with. You know, even more people that are just sitting in a freezer and sleeping. That's true, especially since the 7 Team A must end up not being at all involved. If anything, those Falcos should be thankful that they... Now I know, now obviously, I'm a beta cock male that doesn't have any pride whatsoever, if you're, depending who you ask, and all of that. But in this case, I just feel like, you know what? If I was in that situation, one of these Team A Masters, I would just be happy to be fucking alive. You know? If you're dead, there's nothing you can do then. You know? That's over. Everything's done. Kapoosh, kapish, kabang. But if you're still alive, you have still a chance to reach what you want to achieve and all of that. At least what I think. But now that they're about to be fallout and we have nothing better to do, this seems a good time as any to tell you a little about them. Ooh, we gotta learn that. That's cool. You're A-ranked master handpicked by Chaldea. Much was an original part of this team too. Cool. First is Kirshtaria Vodime. Oh, come on. They're not gonna show us how to look. The chairman of the Atmosphere Control Astromancy Department, one of the Clock Tower's 12 Department of Study, and official Team A leader. He's the head of the exceptional distinguished Vodime family, whose name and magical circles have both been around for thousands of years. Damn.
He's also married by top pupil and was rumored to better heir to the lordship than Olga Marie. He was accepted to forge a contract with a Lancer. In terms of overall magecraft capability, he was head and shoulder above the rest. Oh man, you're not gonna show us? Ophelia Farm Solone, the project of the evocation department. Man, it looks very square. She possesses special mystic eyes, so she wore an iPad that really made her stand out, even here. And you're not gonna show that to us? She was expected to forge a contract with a Say, but she seemed to be very particular about what sort of heroic spirit she would contract with. Caddock Semlupus. Nothing special as far as mages go, but his affinity for raging was exemplary. His story is pretty similar to yours, seeing as he was the only ordinary member among all the genius on Team A. But his kindness more than made up for it, even if he did the same to self-deprecation at times. Yes, I remember. Caddock was always concerned for others, though he also had a pessimistic side would bother him as much as anyone else. He was expected to form contract with a caster. He didn't have much magical energy, so he wanted to avoid a combat-oriented servant who could guzzle up anything he had before the fight had even begun. That was the name. Scandinavia Peperoncio. Because I remember seeing that name. That's an odd name. Yes, you heard me. Scandinavia Peperoncio. Nobody knows his origin, and he's using a pseudonym, obviously. He was a freelance mage Marisburg recruited after they met abroad. Cheerful and fun, he also had a joke ready to keep the teammates' spirit. Ah man, I like this guy already. He was also the oldest member of the team. You could say he was a man a bit ahead of his time. He was expected from contact with an archer. He had an Italian air about him, but he was also strangely knowledgeable about Buddhism. Ah, Jojo reference. Naturally, they all know a lot about Indian mythology. I said he liked myths about cycles of death and rebirth. Akuta Hinako. She got her start in Jumina, the botany department, which is tied to the studies of witches at the clock tower. She used to be part of Chaldea's engineering team, but her latent talents were spotted and she was added to the pool of master candidates. She was the kind of person who would have been happy doing nothing more than curling up in a good book from morning to night. But she had a strange aura about her that you couldn't help but notice. Come to think of it, Romney. You suck about her. She never came on in for routine. She's probably, since her name is Japanese, she probably is a mech or something. She was expected to form a contract with a rider. That was really important to her for some reason. Someone, Blackbeard. Next, Beryl Gut. Ah, Beryl! Beryl, I'm using! You know, in the D&D group, for those few. I guess we don't have to cover all these mods in depth. Wow, that's us. Moving on. What? Nay, now I want to know! Who is Beryl Gut? I want to know Beryl Gut! Come on, please! Last we have David Sam Void. He was something of an enigma, really. A loose cannon, you could say. Even got himself banned from his department at Mage Association. I want to know about Beryl Gut. What is it? Is he like Blackbeard, or is it because he's other things? That would be Folklore Department or Brishan, if you're wondering. To deal with otherworldly artifacts. It's another unorthodox field of study, despite being led by the Clock Tower Chancellor. Anyway, Marisburg had the highest regard for David's talent. I thought he was a rare find too. There's one thing there. There's only one, maybe two other people I recognize as genius even when I was alive. And David was right up there with them. He never tried to understand anyone else, and nobody else ever understood him. He was expected to form contact with a berserker, though no one expected him and his servant to reach any sort of understanding. Why are they just giving us shades? I want to see them! I want to see how they actually look like! Man, wait, wasn't there actually? And most of them actually they sound pretty chill characters. Yeah, they're quite kinds of characters, but it does. Honestly, most of them sound like they wouldn't mind anything. Some of them might be being a bit agitated, but most of them doesn't seem to be like raging over this. If any, they're the ones who would be timid around you now. They may have been your senpai a year ago, but now you're their senpai and you got the experience to prove it. Team A is nothing if not meritocracy. They respect people based on their accomplishment. And you also been pretty yeah, I mean, I saved the universe. I don't want to brag, but, you know, I would say that's a pretty big thing. I would say. In fact, if I were you, I wouldn't bank on getting any sleep for a week or so and stay awake. They're constantly bugging you to tell them all about your experience in singularities. Buddhism has a great tea stash, as you expect from a noble. Kato can be shy, but he's very studious, and hugely into mythology. Pepe! Pepe! Hey, Pepe! Hey, bravissimo Pepe! For playing football! Even Akuto usually never said much of anything would open up in front of him. Indeed, I have no doubt half of the team were able to get along great with you, Lano. Which is exactly why I'm concerned. Following them out will have a profound effect on Chaldea's future. Gordolf is moving full steam ahead with the fall, but he'll still take at least 4 days to get all the equipment ready. I can hope he finishes the investigation the current staff before they get started. I agree, our terms last until the very end of the year. So if the investigation concludes by the first, well, we should. Yeah, I mean, I hope we can thaw them out and help them, because that would be. I would actually like to see them. I want to see them animated, all these characters, because they look. The little I saw from the shades and hearing from them, they sound fucking awesome. Well, yeah, at least interesting. Only 4 days to go. Foo-foo. Right, whether you stay or go, this is still our problem to handle, at least for now. If something were to go down, I'll definitely be on the last day of the year, the 31st. So just be patient, keep our guard up, and wait for the right opportunity. Sound good, Master Chaldea? Aww. That's so sweet. So this happened. This was a thing. Oh god. Aye. Oh my god. I am interesting and curious, but I actually gonna cut for now, and I will be back with more. And hopefully my camera will keep up. And once again, so sorry for that. I honestly have no idea what's going on with this. I have no fucking idea. It's so frustrating. I wish so much I actually could afford to buy and use and get real good equipment and good quality and all of that, but I can't. I'm like most of us here, yes, poor, but we're trying to go through as it goes. And we have now started a prologue. We got to see a bunch of new characters and some not so new. Oh god, I'm so excited for this, but I will be back with more tomorrow, definitely. So thank you for watching, see you later on, and have a continued super great day.